and it doesn't get broken. This is the research from Envy coming in already, Dan.
Yeah, that's that we were talking about. That's going to be a huge dynamic to keep track of. That back and forth, how much do the early drones get? But in the meantime, we do have the cat set up here coming through from ASCEND. They've given
I'm gonna call it Tarik, chat.
El Diablo's coming.
Down, or maybe not. We're gonna dash straight on through from Ye. Doesn't win the battle.
What?
Though, so it's going to be difficult for the rest of Envy to get in. The
How
Flash,
dare
the
they?
underhanded Flash, not doing the job there. Marv able to convert. That gives some control here for a spike plot.
Give you ghost armor for you to do that?
He is
Just kidding.
alone, and he might not have time for this one.
They're just kidding at the end.
Just kidding, El Diablo.
Just kidding.
El Diablo.
No, literally after every joke, I'm like, oh, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, just kidding, guys.
That's a lot to do now in this 1-on-3. Going up mid. He is going to get behind, but CNED looks quite aware.
70 HP.
They're just going to play the spike then. This is going to be an incredibly difficult clutch.
Oh, shit,
God, the NA Hopium runs strong. He can do this. He can do this.
One, though, using the element of surprise.
His turret. We're
Might be able
good.
to get the drop on a player, maybe a timing. But you can see that ASCEND have everybody watching all the angles, and it looks like they've worked out. But it's a great start from Finesse, but
wait.
we won't be able to finish.
Okay, he got seen at least.
Picking up the
We'll take one. We'll take one happily.
Side. And that's gonna be awesome for them, especially to get CNED on the operator as soon as possible.
Yeah, I thought, you know, I could see what Envy was trying to do. They're trying to bait and play off of what they normally do, which is take mid with the drone. It doesn't get broken by the 0 point. They're forcing all of ASCEND into middle. 4 players are there. But man, Starkso did such a good job holding this site, and Bone Cold with the 2 frags on the retake. Just too much for Envy to hold that site.
There's been some crazy names. What about Lame Snacks?
Or how about Chalalala?
Yeah, this is so troll. The casters are probably like, what the fuck is going on? We were seeing, they probably think that the American names are weird, like fucking Leaf and Victor.
Yeah.
They're like, who the fuck are these guys?
Maybe have some mid control, but not kind of that deeper pizza and market control just yet. CNED looking like he wants to get another peek into, into the mid area, see if the push.
Surprised? Oh, I was gonna say, I'm surprised he's not healing. Yay! Here we go. Oh, guy's confident.
Now we have a movement from Envy. Some pressure from Finesse to try to clear that tree position, bait out some of that utility. Again, this is an investment.
They actually forced, I'm pretty sure, right?
They need to be able to convert something.
Envy forced back, yeah. So they're kind of full investing into it.
Remove some utility from the A side of the map, but now Envy, or rather, sorry, ASCEND have fallen into passive positions.
I think you
Crash, he's just worked his way up. Dan, this is a big fight for CNED. Not much utility to block him off.
Oh my god, just
Back time is a huge problem now here for Envy. They've got to just force the issue. The B split, the area is doing some damage, just spreading out these players, letting them up, but they will find their way coordinated onto that B site. But they've got to take backside control. This is a matter of
yeah, this is gonna be tough, honestly. 10 seconds left as well.
Coming through from Sport, but very fast frags happening, but the spike is down on the ground. Is there going to be time to collect that one? Instant plant.
1v2. Very hard though.
But out comes the gun now. Here for Crash, he's in the 1 versus 2, and Starkso in position. Able to shut
At least I got bombed
down
down and good damage, but that was super tough.
And ASCEND is doing exactly the same type of setup as that pistol run, right? They're doing this bend but don't break style in middle. They're taking the fights to Envy in middle, but they're not staying there for too long to get picked off and end up in a 5-on-4 scenario. CNED is being so slippery is the word, Dan. He's just moving around the map, taking shots, falling back to the next angle. He's not overextending. He's doing everything ASCEND probably wants him to do. And you can see the time is just, it's running out for Envy in these rounds. ASCEND doing such a good job with the utility early.
And due to the investment in the previous round and the fact that the spike did go down, there's some extra money. It's going to afford Envy to have all sheriffs this round, so it's definitely a dangerous one. We'll have to see if they can find value. They will be creeping up Catwalk. They've got Zeke on the other ends.
Did you notice how the champion's skin glows if you're the highest fragger in the server?
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, the aura is only if you're top fragging.
With a distance advantage on that one.
It's kind of fucked up because if you're not playing duelist, it's harder to top frag. So
yeah.
So with that charge, there's surely no way past this.
But when you do get it,
drone comes through, that's going to get destroyed. Surely, in fact, Stark's just going to go straight.
Oh my God, we got Judy in the server already this early.
Spots that they were trying to rotate out.
Yeah, a lot of info. But if you look, Victor's back on Cat, Dan.
All my homies hate Judy.
Aware of this?
Oh wow, Envy not really left with many options here now. Beautiful work coming through from ASCEND.
Oh my God.
Okay, it's Zico. It's okay, Zico. Zico. We give him this one.
Yeah.
And that, to me, Sean, ASCEND,
this is. I didn't catch whose pick this was. I wasn't paying attention to Vito's.
I wasn't either.
Yeah, ASCEND is
Chat's got us.
Looks one step ahead in almost all of these fights, with the exception being of that Zeke location.
Envy. Okay, all good.
There was
all
a
good.
player rotating the tree, so maybe Zeke just got caught a little bit early on the timing, and that player tree was supposed to hold the cross. Either way, you know, doesn't work out for Envy, and this is the first true gun round of this match.
I feel like this is a heavily CT-sided map, though.
And that's where the KO is, Dan.
Yeah, I would say like at least 60-40, right?
Sure. Yes.
See how they decide to play this one. Shock dart there coming through on sight.
Is that Tarik? No, it's Tyson.
Yeah, it's me. It's me, Tens, guys.
0 points. No, the KO's here.
I heckin' love Tarik.
Yeah, Zeke is in his one and done spot, Dan, but it doesn't matter. He's taking the fight.
However, the spike is making it out through market, so they're able to
trade, mod check, trade.
You might be slightly delayed, Tarik.
Oh shit, sorry.
No, you're good.
The flash, it's beautiful there. And that allows
7, 6.
A 2 versus 4.
Yeah.
1 versus 4
okay.
Victor. Everything is falling to pieces around him until there's just nothing left. 4-0 from ASCEND.
Nah.
And
check their PCs. It's just a slow start. It's fine. We like to start down actually.
Zeke blew that up. Zeke single-handedly
make it entertaining for the fans when we bring it back.
He said the KO needed to come up big. What does he do in this round? He 0 points the wall, breaks the sub utility, actually gets a second one there. That's all
chat. What the fuck?
Guys, if anyone's posting GGs in the chat, you're up to being banned. There's a chance you might be banned. No early GGs when NA is losing, please.
There's nothing more you can ask out of a player than what Zeke did that round.
That's going to force Envy to
only early GGs if EU's losing.
Position on the firepower. We've got one Vandal. They're looking to work on that A-main control.
There he is.
Nice.
There he is. It's only him on the Vandal. Everyone else got sheriffs.
To be collected, Zeke, he's going to do a lot more. He goes forward.
They had an off as well.
Oh my God.
Even though the Nebula goes up.
Wow. Holy. Let's go.
Brilliant from Marv.
He's gonna keep going, Dan.
Wait, he's off.
There are guns all over the place, and there's not.
I think he picked up CNED's op. CNED fucked up right there badly. That was like a fucking shit buy out of Envy. So this could be the round to swing it back.
The most unlikely of rounds is the one that Envy wins. So standard when you look at this team. FNS could get caught in mid. He has to be a little careful here. 2 on 5 here with Bone Cold and Kyedae. Neither close to getting their ults.
Spike planted.
So what's the objective here, Sean? Are we looking for damage? Are we looking to save these guns?
I would say, yeah, both of these players are probably looking for some damage. I don't think saving the guns is that important. Keeping Envy's economy low is what's important. So maybe getting some of these exits, building up your own ults, and that's exactly what's going on. The op is out of Ye's hand.
Player standing.
Marv lives.
That would have been such a good kill to get. Maybe he would have allowed him to protect the operator, as you said. But more damage is being
damn, they're doing a lot of damage.
Really threatening this one, dropping down. It's 1 versus 2.
All right, we'll take it. We'll take it.
It's certainly going to be sufficient damage, but I have to draw.
We might have a game on our hands.
To the fact that we've got almost all 10 ultimates available going into this next buy round.
Yeah, that's
and
exactly
thank you,
what ASCEND was looking
Gendex,
to
for
do. They were
these
looking to get a couple frags, build up those ults. You know, even Bone Cold on this Sova, I believe, is only 1 orb away now. So this is a scary situation for Envy, potentially getting hard.
Who's your favorite
after
in this whole
round
tournament?
1.
I picked Gambit to win the whole thing.
Nested around A-main here, and the KO is away from them, so they have that going for them.
Yeah, because they won the last one, so that's kind of what I'm going off of. And also, the day I picked my prediction, I got rated by Nats, so there's a little bit of bias there.
We'll see how Envy decides to play
I've been paid off. No, but I think they're really good, but they haven't looked too good.
I
So
feel
let's see what
like,
happens.
to be honest with you, I feel like they always are off to a really slow start, but they, like during that time that they're slow, they're like trying to like adapt and see how the other team's playing against.
Yeah, it's kind of been a common theme for the top teams here. They're all starting off slow.
Yeah.
Like the top teams, none of them have really started off like super hot.
was just so dangerous.
The Cosmic Divide comes out, Dan. This is so wild. This is the Envy Cosmic Divide. You can see they're trying to get that plant in.
Ooh, that was a nice.
Oh man.
It's actually ASCEND's defensive Cosmic Divide.
Sticky situation.
To hold
that
side.
is the defensive.
And they can't plant the spike. They have to push forward beyond this, or do they go back? They're going to go straight into it. Yeah, he takes off CNED's head.
Got him through the smoke.
And this is looking pretty good right now for Envy, but still 2 players
This is
left.
crazy. They're just walls on walls.
Cosmic Divide to shut out the retake attempt. There's surely no way to go beyond this. Well, they may have to wait it out.
I guess there's a gap in the wall. Damn.
Straight forward, trying to trade off with Bone Cold, but
nice job.
Envy will
Wait, was there a tree there?
I'm trying to count how many ults for you.
I don't think anyone was tree.
Envy. I think Envy used.
But it was kind of crazy. Like one wall came up, they waited for the walls to come down, they bought enough time and then put up their wall. So
they had the Blade Storm. Yes.
good job to Envy there.
That was insane. They used all 5 ults that round to win. But you could see how much it meant for Envy because it's forced Ascend into an eco round. So they have now flipped the economy over. And they got 3 of the ults out of those Ascend players, man. That was actually a huge round for Envy to win.
Yeah, they had to use everything, but they broke their money now. Oh, they're going aggro.
Can you get anything out of this cloud burst? Timing doesn't work out, trying to escape.
Lost. Oh, wow. He got him in the air?
And that's the most dangerous player gone in this
You guys are
round
feeling it.
as far as Ascend is concerned.
For the sub.
I think they know he's stuck here. I think they know. Yeah, they know.
You can see that the mid setup's been truly broken. Good attempts, but only 3 players left.
It's always the one eco round that just swings the game back. Like now they're just starting to roll.
And be rolling into the A site to complete the round with the spike plants.
Yeah, not much to do here for these 2 Ascend players. Like what happened earlier, they're just probably looking for a couple exit kills, make things expensive for Envy. Left in this 2-on-5 scenario, not.
Oh my god.
That'll help, Dan. That'll help.
Hey, stop it.
That's a great find.
No more kills for you, buddy. Thank you.
As much as you possibly can, always going to be valuable. But there we go. Envy will pick up their 3rd round, so they are close to tying things up here, just training by 1. 3-4 on the scoreboard now as Envy are looking to equalize in this round. But we will have another buy coming through. In terms of the ultimates, it's Bone Cold with that Hunter's Fury, but other than that,
good time to call a timeout, honestly.
In this round for ultimates.
Only pussies call timeouts. Real men just played through it.
It's an interesting timing to go for it very early on in the half. Round 8.
Yeah, I would say
aggression with 3 players through to a main. And they spot that there's nobody there. The 0 point is used. It spots absolutely no players top mid. So right now, that means Ascent have all the info as to what's going on.
Fast B split.
Envy is fast following this drone up into market
picking up the
right
pace.
now, Dan. The door's not closed. Kyedae Starkso is here. He's going to take this fight.
Straight into that B side. Hunter's Fury comes in defensively. That's going to slow things down on the
How long
market
did you
approach.
play professionally?
And that's fantastic because they do need to buy time
7 years.
to get players into position.
Wait, how old are you?
But you can see they're cautious because they
25.
understand Envy have they're holding their ground.
How old
at
are
the
you?
moment. They can still
20.
go back.
I just turned 20.
Damn, you're super young.
That's a great find against Ye. You can see that.
Are you,
do you
ever want to play professionally? Like Valorant?
For the timing, perhaps out of the nebula.
Have you thought about it?
Go Envy, trying to go for the side.
Not at the moment, I don't.
Bone Cold pushes in beside him.
Yeah, I feel like being a content creator is just a lot more chill.
They have that side
yeah,
control, but the cost
way better lifestyle balance,
yes,
for sure.
Down 2 versus 4. Mark's trying to take those aggressive fights. He knows that he can't just wait for them to come to them, and it's now just Marked with 14 HP
But
left.
if NA keeps playing like this, then I might have to step in. Help the boys out.
You see it from the start, Sean. They played the delay game for the B site, and it worked beautifully.
Yeah, and Envy had a great mid-B split. If there were people in mid, Dan, they had everything planned out. The Trailblazer comes in, Crashies takes that.
Yeah, this is a green screen. I just got the same thing going on in the background.
So fast. But the utility is passively used by Ascend this round. So all of Envy's utility to clear out these aggressive.
Kyedae actually just had breakfast and
you know, they get to
the lunch rather.
the actual site and they don't have enough
just catching up,
to
you know?
break. Really fighting for this with the guiding light, the gravity well on the ground, counter utility from Kyedae, but it'll go to Envy regardless.
In the meantime, we get the 0 point on B main to get info around the B side of the map as well from Zeke.
I love Victor's cam angle. It's his forehead.
So again, pressure.
Yeah, you don't even see him at all.
I don't know if you remember this, Tarik,
yeah,
but
so now that NB
like
has
during
this
CS, you know how they would always have like the cameras on like the players and whatnot? Dude, like some of them like sit so close to like their monitor that you see like just the top of their head. It's just so funny.
Dude, yeah, I saw it yesterday as well. I forget who it was, but you literally only saw it was Marv. I only saw his head. I only saw his hair, I mean. I literally only saw his hair. I was like, where's Marv? I think they just don't give a fuck about the cams, I guess. I don't know. But I feel like it's kind of important for the production, like the content value. Everyone wants to see that shit.
Suggest pressure on the B main position still, but they're rotating around to play with the spike.
This orb. Yeah, this is going to be a fake. Is FNS going to put this lockdown on B? He is.
Ooh, this is a very late round fake.
Respect this lockdown. You can see
if this works here. No one's. Oh, they're moving a little bit.
Not leaving A. And as I say that, Kyedae has been peeled off, Dan.
Asher's thing. Asher's thing. Oh my god. Not Diablo.
Takes him down before he gets to the peak.
Wow, what the fuck?
Holds it down in
this guy's crazy.
Absolutely crushes.
His aim is nuts. What is that? It's like wiggling so much.
As Kyedae is well in position to deal.
This is like all good. Oh, fucking good.
My god, talk about hero plays coming out of Starkso.
That was a super late round pick, but they didn't bite at all. Damn.
Every player slowly, one by one, would leave the A site, and only Starkso remained right before the hit. And the guy held the site, Dan, against a Jet in El Diablo. I can't even believe it. Look at this. He goes in.
First goal was massive.
Catches Ye, pops the gravity while
so
goes to the other side. He's just dancing.
I can't believe he went back in.
Oh, yeah,
after that. It's crazy.
One of the things that was interesting here, Sean, we talked about how important the 0 point is. The 0 point, they baited it out initially on B main, but their timing was off enough that it was on cooldown again just as they were going for the push, and that stopped the push on B main.
Yeah, but no time to talk, Dan. They're going right into same look, actually. They're getting this A main control early, but based on Krasy's positioning with his spike, I think they're going to commit early.
Ooh, fast explode.
See, Orb is going to go to Crashies. That'll give him the Hunter's Fury. How do they use that here to take the site?
This is smoke. There's a huge gap.
It's actually being given to them right now. Both players at A evacuating the tree.
Oh my. They're just giving him
got that
sight.
lockdown, so they want to play that retake game here, and there's no Hunter's Fury. Oh, there is actually Crashies has a Hunter's Fury to destroy the lockdown. And I can see Envy looking to work on this, but the Nebula will slow them.
Why are they not going in? What's the fusion here? They could have gone in easily and taken it, but
this hesitant.
Yeah, they're hesitating a lot.
Attack side in quite some time.
I think you're just second guessing
holding the B push, 2 players in
yeah.
this B lobby ready
I feel like
to
for the most part,
his alarm bot's
well, the nice
down.
thing that I've been
so you can see
seeing
he
is
has
that ASCEND hasn't been over-rotating. Oh my god.
Yeah, they're sticking to their guns. Nice shot.
Fantastic sense the rotation, goes for the risk, and it pays off.
Oh my god, that shot. Oh, it didn't do that much actually. A little bit.
Down to 62, and just there's a huge time concern. ASCEND, they have caused hesitation.
Oh, this wall.
Again, beyond the wall.
Wow.
Oh my god, what's happening? What's happening?
Just coming up short here at the end. It's just finesse, and he doesn't have time.
Oh, we didn't sign up for this shit. We didn't wake up early for this.
7-3 scoreline now in favor of ASCEND.
Well, me, but
taking over the game, Dan.
And I didn't wake up early for this.
Run away with things.
They hesitated so hard though. Actually, I don't know what made them want to go back from A main. Like there was no resistance.
Prior to it, right? They probably got scared after that.
Yeah, they're probably worried they're gonna have like a strong setup at A. I don't know, but like they didn't get any resistance. They could have easily just gone in. I wonder what the call was there. This is strange, but
that's something that we normally.
I don't like what I'm seeing right now. I'm a little worried.
We haven't really seen that either. The cat aggressions.
It's a very odd game for Envy. They're being thrown off completely.
Yeah, we definitely jinxed it. ASCEND is weak. Oh fuck.
Yeah, Caster Curse is so real. I don't know if you've experienced it throughout the event. I like every time I say some shit, like it just fucking screws me over.
No,
like I just try to be realistic, but
Victor creeping out to spawn, but I think he's.
I remember I think it was on Bind. Like it's around that Nats got an ace, but prior to that, Peter was like, you know what? I don't feel like Nats has been making that much impact. And then
next round, yeah.
Ace, and we're like, oh.
This feels like Envy has
it's so ridiculous because now I'm just like worried about what I should say. But I'd rather just be realistic about what I see. Like,
very difficult.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I don't know.
Everyone from ASCEND, they're playing the style of game that they enjoy, and you can see they're all having fun with it. Stark's
yeah, Envy lost this game. This shit's over.
Time is to do so. He's having fun playing his
works.
style. Zeke obviously super comfortable towards the B side of the map.
Dude, Envy's so dog shit. Oh wait.
Yeah, Envy's playing like. Just kidding. Just you gotta say just kidding, by the way. You gotta make sure. Just kidding. Just kidding, by the way.
Extremely readable.
Yeah, and another
these YouTube clippers are just gonna go crazy.
Yeah, they're gonna cut out the just kidding for
yeah,
sure. But
honestly.
okay.
And for Envy, sitting here at 8-3, as a player, I can't tell you the difference between a 9-3 and an 8-4 half. It just feels so different. I know there's the 9-3 curse and there's all that, but it's just 3 rounds is nothing to work with when you switch halves.
It's been super one-sided so far, like for the
pressure of
last portion of this half at least.
Did I just hear a sheesh?
Yeah, we might have.
On this last one, they have so much more, so many ults.
The sheesh fucking is everything.
He is poised to do it like a fast cat creep, Dan.
What?
Right through the smoke mid from
Through the smoke?
Yeah, right through the smoke.
Back.
Oh,
what the
God,
fuck?
I'm so afraid for Envy right now. That's so unfortunate. Victor's gone down. The Seekers are gone.
This is so troll
Never had a chance to use him here in this last round.
Oh my God, imagine.
Taken down by Finesse, catches him.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
And his Starkster though, he's been an absolute menace, slowing things down there between the Nebula.
Oh, they got
the Killjoy
utility.
Yay, working his way around tree. Able to deal with the lockdown, keeping the pressure.
He broke it with
here.
the fucking knife. Oh my God.
Find out of the Blade Storm, a key player, the star player of this team, the pickup that completely transformed their chances at the previous Masters.
He's going crazy. I don't know about this, but holy shit, this is dangerous.
Taken out of this game so far. Yeah, he feels like he needs to get fights.
Yeah, whose default judges is?
I don't know.
What's going on here?
Coming in right there. Blocks off both door and heaven. Such a good post-plant utility.
Yeah, looking for the moment, looking for the angle, but he's
someone shoot his dart, man.
Starkster's nailed him. Marv
Where's
with
the
a
dart
good
shooter?
From hell. It's a 2 versus 3 here for ASCENT.
They're gonna win. Oh, yeah, they're good.
Spike has been delayed
okay,
so
A4.
much. Very good work here from Envy.
We take those.
And there's not all that much he can do, but to pad his stats a little bit at the end of this one, at the end of this first half. It is a desperate half for Envy, but at least they get to that 8-4 as we conclude the first half of this best of 3.
Yeah, we said 8-4 was a prereq to actually stand a chance in this match. They still have a lot of work to do, Dan, because that was an ugly first half. But I think
they need pistols so bad.
More sound defensive half, much more calm, right? The answers will come a lot easier to them.
Well, we're going to throw it across to the desk to see if they have any answers. That's how Envy are going to recover in this series.
Thank you very much, DDK. A brutal
stop. A 5-man hit coming their way.
And you'll have that quick info.
You guys
that all by main.
They are not stopping. Look at this.
They're going up mid as well, so they may be able to evade a lot.
Holy, look at the speed on this.
Oh
my God, they were not ready for that.
And now Finesse in the corner by
damn, he died closing the door.
Oh no!
Oh no, he did so much damage.
No frags.
2 HP, 6 HP, 20. Oh my God, that's so emo.
Damage is not enough, Dan. This is still a 3-on-5.
Actually, couldn't finish one of them. That's like worst case scenario.
This is very, very difficult right now for Envy on the retake. But as you say, those players are very low.
No damage utility though. No shock darts. Nothing.
Oh my God.
That's so tough.
The raw gun battles.
Doable though, they can win this. There's 3 of them are really low.
Very.
Flash through there for Victor, and will enable crashes.
Oh, nice shot.
Shooting there, but again, there's so many targets. Out comes Stark, so to make things more difficult. And again, the
too
numbers
much. It's
advantage.
hard. Fuck, I feel like I caster cursed that by saying it's doable. No joke. I should have. Fuck, dude.
Because they completely busted that. That was like the
dude, it's all your fucking fault, man.
Yeah.
Actually, dude. NA's fucking. NA's losing because of me.
Yeah, it's all Tarik's fault, chat.
They had
everything. God, I'm gonna have
Cloudburst for the
fucking NA on my back. Whatever. I got Brazil on my side. Come at me.
And it actually gets all of market. So even though it doesn't hit anyone on Envy, it gives ASCENT the info that
I think Marv's tried closing the door as well. Or died trying to close the door.
Even more.
And he got caught. That sucked for him.
Envy was way out of position.
It's a very tough game of ASCENT so far for Envy.
Oh my god, Marv is that pistol.
Unharassed.
Yeah.
And
interesting skin choice.
But there's not really much for them to
What is this skin? I didn't catch it.
Man,
it's like that,
troll?
I believe all of the end games so far, and this is the first time they haven't bought on the
see what he's got. See what he's rocking.
That is actually
Observer, put the cam on Marv, please. Production.
I believe they might be shaking a little bit because
it's a
they
Neuro
would have
Blaster one.
bought in previous.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I actually have that as well.
But being down 9-4, I feel like if you're ever gonna buy, this is the round you would buy on.
Oh my god.
Well, Ye has a Marshall. I don't know if that counts as a buy for a normal person. When Ye's just got a Marshall, he is pretty damn good. But the problem is, I don't know that he's going to get too much action here. As we see, after the slow
I have to admit, some of the
this anti-eco will find ASCEND now, working towards that B side, all through B main. And the setup here for Envy is they are playing on the side,
hit though.
So we'll get an easy entry here.
This is impossible though. This round's over.
Their way in, and the utility is really making the difference here as well, preventing any opportunities here. Able to find one, but quick
and he put the jet diff
is likely going to finish things off
on top of everything.
Just in.
What's happening here? Envy picked this map. Who the fuck's doing the vetoes?
As Envy move into their first buy round.
This is ridiculous.
Looking very strong, Dan. I don't know how Envy comes back into this game because looking at it on a surface level, and Envy is getting outstratted, outscaled. I don't know a single area of the game right now where I would favor Envy in this matchup. And that's alarming on their map pick.
It feels like we haven't had a moment where the individuals for Envy have been able to find a spot.
The last thing we needed.
That's a big problem and very unreminiscent of.
All right, first gun round though.
Brought the TSM curse over.
Actually, fucking infected the whole team.
Towards B main as well, as we see that ASCENT put some emphasis here.
This is certainly going to be a big
this is a must. Okay, I'm actually. They probably. Envy will probably lose this round. They stand no chance here. Versus Spectres? Are you kidding me?
Once they get past this Nebula, they're likely going to speed things up quite a bit.
There's not a lot of delay here for this B site as far as Envy are concerned. They're going to have to hit the shots here. Victor, the drone comes through. It's going to get destroyed there, thanks to the support, and they win the initial gun battles. Huge there for Envy, but can they hold against the rest? They just have to buy time at the backside. That's all they need to do here, but you can see ASCEND realize that. They may try to get the frags elsewhere, but he finds an opportunity from spawn. He's going to keep this presence alive.
Nice, that was a huge kill.
Now, looking to get that spike down, which he will. But a 1 versus 3. Certainly possible, but looking to take this
nice job. Nice job.
There we go.
3K from Ye as Envy pick up around 5-10.
Yeah, that was the first real must-win round of this game for Envy. They lost that one down 11-5. Economy broken.
Yes.
It's too much. It's too much at that point. So that was a must-win round for Envy. 10-5. Doing a little bit of a dent to ASCEND's economy, but based on how clean the anti-eco was, I think we get another buy out of ASCEND. And then at that point, we might get another one with CNED's Bladestorm. Yes. So there's a long, long road ahead of this comeback for Envy.
We'll have to see if they can find some more value here. Kyedae has the lockdown, and it may be a quick lockdown play into B. They seem to be targeting this B site. Sean?
They are, yes.
Go spam, please.
They're coming right at it. I'm not sure if it's a weakness they're seeing in B, or if this is just a setup
going straight to B.
wants to do throughout this game plan. Suppression play, it's definitely getting both.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
No one shoots the doors! It's like my ranked games here.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Whose responsibility is that? It's not mine, I'll tell you that much.
I don't know, that looks quite odd, but either way, it works out well for Envy, and they're going to make it worse here, but well, it's not done just yet. We'll have to see how much damage ASCEND can do. At the very least, that's a minimum requirement. Get some kills, keep the pressure on Envy's.
Yeah, never in ranked, and I guess not in pro play either.
Looks like ASCEND's going to rethink things
I just realized Victor's having a rough one.
No alarm bot there. The alarm bot is in mid, so they will get a gunfight here between FNS and Marv, but it's a crazy crossfire.
He is also alone in his room. It makes things even worse.
Oh,
even if they break this, yeah, he's going to have the angle from A main, so it's very difficult. But CNED takes down Crashies. 40 seconds left in this round, and the spike is now moving up towards mid, it would look like, given the... Oh, no!
No! What's happening?
So picks up another one. This round would absolutely be back-breaking for Envy were they to lose it, and there is a plant to be had on this B site.
One down.
Oh,
important.
Okay, there's a chance here. I mean, there's no chance Envy win this round.
2-on-2. Ye does have Bladestorm available, as does CNED. But do they bust it out?
And he popped knives? Really?
Oh.
Here we go.
I'm surprised.
Huh.
I thought he would want to save that for like when they're broke. But what do I know?
Looking for the first player. Oh, he's caught out there, but the trade comes through. It's a 1 versus 1. Can Bone Cold win this one and break the back of Envy? Or Ye come up huge here for the team, the hero.
What is that dart?
What the?
This shit went so fast.
Oh my god,
what is that?
Playing the
dart
delay.
singers, man. I swear
Doesn't
to
know
God.
where Ye is. He's got a timing. Oh,
What a way to peek
what
that. He started
That
shooting before he
Wait,
even
that
peeked.
is so...
He's gonna pick it up.
That was
and
crazy.
the defuse will
Okay, I'm
come
glad he
in
won that,
time.
but
Ye
holy
had
shit.
saved
Yeah, that was
Envy, but they went
a
from
crazy way
5
to approach
versus
that
3
situation.
to a
Well, that's why
1
he's a
versus
Diablo
1.
and we're not.
Wow. Wow. Envy is incredibly lucky because once that hit the 3-on-2, you recognize that. I could tell. It flipped massively to ASCEND's favor. Envy really botched that 5-on-3. But luckily, they have a player like EA on their team to bring home that clutch because...
Yeah, but they almost threw the round. I don't know.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have got to that point. They were like 5v3, I think.
Dan, the fact that he heard that one shot, he knows at that point Bone Cold has to clear the other side, hits that. But again, it looks like ASCEND is gravitating towards this B side, Dan. They went towards A main at the start. They see what utilities over there. They decide, nah, we don't like this. Let's go towards B. And I'm guessing this is a read based on VODs they've watched. They know that if a certain piece of utility is used in a certain way at A main, that means the B setup has to be, a different way.
What?
And you can see they're grouping by B.
What is Sean you're saying?
They're gonna pounce on this side real fast with the Bladestorm.
I mean, you can catch it, but it should be pretty seamless here with the eco. One Vandal only.
Takes down Zeke, and the rotation's coming through. Every second is critical here. That there is delay, and there's been so many seconds that even with that updraft, Cena can't find any opportunities, and they can't really breach this choke point.
What is it? Sorry.
Working mid now here,
Victor
ASCEND
is the one who's
keeps the
positive.
pressure
That's
on.
why they're playing
He wants to
from
keep these
his
players towards this B side
Yeah,
as his teammates start to work up mid. There's the alarm bot though. That's going to spot that play, and 30 seconds, Sean. They are committed.
And they're going to follow that drone through mid right now. The Seekers come out of Victor. That's going to help a lot. Cena's trying to do as much as possible, draw all the attention. The bulk of his team is actually...
Oh, he got scanned.
He's out, Dan.
Oh my God.
He is out. He's out trying to find
Still getting scanned. Where are you going, man?
Shot through the wall, and Finesse able to deal damage there from that spawn position.
Oh, no
Now
time.
just down to Stark. So, and
Yeah,
Mark will take his head off, and that's a great round there from Envy, able to deal with what.
No one wants to shoot the dart on this team.
ASCEND have 5 ults.
He's negative in game though.
Yeah, this is going
Oh
to be...
my God,
Yeah,
that's so
nice one.
uncalled for.
Rides of a round, right? Where we're going to have ults
Chat.
all over the place.
Oh
Come on, guys. Come on,
Nice.
guys. We can do better than that. We can do better than
Like
that.
last half, right? Where Envy had to exhaust all 5 ults to win that round. Maybe ASCEND does something like that, but if Envy wins this round and ASCEND does that, in my eyes, Envy is poised to win the game.
And Envy have the bare minimum correct ults, the lockdown and the Hunter's Fury to be able to weather the storm here, but it's an aggression.
Oh wow,
on
the
A.
aggression,
Oh,
but
no, that is a disaster here.
didn't work at
An
all.
absolute catastrophe.
Yeah.
Marv's
For
upping,
fallen
interesting.
Envy. And
Over
they
Ye.
don't have an enormous amount of money. They would be able to fall by next round, but the question is this too hard? Is this too difficult to get back in against 4 players?
I think
And
they're just...
ASCEND didn't have
Oh,
to
they're going
use
for
any
it?
ults.
Yeah, that's the
This is gonna
worst
be
part,
hard.
is only the null command is used on Zeke
Oh man.
because the round was so fast for
See,
me.
it has to come to here.
Oh, they
It's
gave a
still
chance.
winnable, Dan. We're in a 3-on-3, and that defender lockdown just went down.
A
Second
counter?
defense out. Anything
Yeah,
more
counter
than
ult.
because we can't available for Stark, so but they're going to try to just delay, hold on as long as they can. The counter lockdown is utilized, and
Oh, that guy's fucked.
ASCEND using.
He's got detained.
Oh
They're both-
my
everyone's
God!
dead.
Everyone's detained.
Done. I think it's done.
detained.
Oh dear. I think Marv has
R.I.P.
to save the operator.
Done, yeah. That's so awkward. Oh my God.
Taking the operator in the next round, you could see the defeat on his face. He
Holy.
was so close to getting out of it, but close isn't enough, Dan.
But what a fucking round.
No. 11-7 then ASCEND. I mean, at the very least for Envy, ASCEND did have to pull out some of those ults at the end of the round. But yeah, it's a tough one. It is a tough one to lose. Oh, CNED.
He actually killed the guy in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's one of those scenarios where you're like, how does he kill me? I'm behind you.
Wasn't even aiming for me.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
everyone.
all of them just fucking
all of them.
So tough.
Oh my god, they knew.
Actually brutal, and ASCEND goes back to tried and true, right? You think, hey, we had this success at A, we're gonna go there again. No, all 5 grouped at B, Dan.
Yeah, we actually have Crashies who is actually playing towards the A side, not B as he usually is as well. So it's a slightly different
5-man B hit.
Setup.
See if we can hold this.
Crashies is droning off Cat. Victor is close behind it. They're getting tons of info right now.
They're retreating.
Spotted the drone in mid. Actually, ASCEND is having some second thoughts here.
Yeah, they're playing a slower pace than I think we have seen, but as you said, with the drone being burned in mid already, it gives ASCEND a good opportunity to actually start working in this mid round. Some of that mid control.
Both of these Sovas sitting on the Hunter's Fury. It's kind of a weird game of cat and mouse. If one of them ults, the other could just cast their ult at the ulting Sova.
We get a dash straight into the side though coming out of CNED. He's looking to open up control.
Oh my god, Finesse is so fucked. Oh my god.
Oh my
god. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Once again, getting those 2 entries that they need to get the spike planted.
Oh no, full sight.
5 retake for NV.
Yeah, they gotta save. They gotta save for sure.
They can't afford to lose these guns, and that's gonna give ASCEND 12.
Absolutely brutal. You're right about that, Dan. Envy has no choice. They have to take these weapons into the next round. Look, they don't have ults to work with. The Blade Storm isn't close. They can't afford to lose this operator on Ye. They stand much better chance at potentially winning 5 rounds in a row than winning this retake. That's saying a lot.
Yeah.
Envy find themselves in a really, really rough spot here.
It's so hard. And the only util that they had remaining to kind of use for that mid-round information to try to get some information about where ASCEND are going, how they're going to set up the round, that was used very early because the pacing from ASCEND has typically been quite fast. So that means that the drone came out too early because it's trying to adjust to that previously used and expected fast pace.
Yeah, and this is where
this is upper bracket
becomes
so
exponentially
no one's getting eliminated. They had to
a gun round at the B side.
Delay this match.
I don't believe was the case before that. It was just
what,
pistols
like a day or
and ecos that were being
they had to delay it a day because it's a ruling for the Cypher Cam stuff.
Like, oh, they figured out our B. They also won the round prior at A. There's so much flexibility now in the calling on ASCEND. It really opens up the playbook when you can win at both sides. And now they're all grouped up top mid, man. Just a different look that we've never seen yet.
And the Trailblazer comes through B main from Envy to get that information early on, and
Ace pushing through though. He's gonna keep going. He's through B main. He might even catch a catwalk up at this point.
Oh yes, and this would be a perfect chance for Envy.
Oh,
huge moment.
Oh dear.
Huge moment here for Envy. They need this. There's number 1 from Ye. He's going to get
nice
over there.
Pick.
Takes down Kilos.
They needed that.
And also, that's so much information for Envy.
A lot of Hunter's Fury comes through. Still an alarm bot.
My god.
That Envy has
I suck at dodging Sova ults. If that was me, I was dead. 100%.
Actually, CNED got past it, Dan.
Oh, he's so blind.
When I first started playing Valorant, I didn't realize that you could pull out your knife and you walk faster. So I used to hold my fucking gun while trying to dodge the Sova ult.
Oh my god, hilarious, yeah. You're just like running super slow.
Dude, it was so fucking bad.
How the fuck are people out
No,
running
actually, like no joke, I'd be like, how the fuck are some of these people like able to live? Oh god.
No, we have not.
He's just like, fuck, Sova is coming in. I guess I'm dead.
From a lack of effort or trying. They have tried to push.
What game did you play before Valorant, or is this your
This is my first FPS.
And the one round
I gotcha.
didn't push A main, you know.
I would say it's the most like friendly for newcomers.
Yeah, it's
the Counter-Strike is like super hard to pick up at first.
Yeah, like when I first started dating Tyson, you know, like I wanted to get into gaming so I could kind of like understand his whole world and whatnot, right? So I tried CS and it just wasn't for me. I just watched it.
I would honestly recommend Valorant for anyone that's new to FPS, first-person shooters, and then maybe try CS after.
Yeah.
You've learned the basics and stuff like that.
And it looks like it is, and quick flash hit.
Ooh, nice flash play. They're not blind. How?
That
was so dangerous to do. That sucks. I think it's done. I hate to be negative Nancy, but
yeah, he's got to do the impossible.
Oh, not the Diablo, man.
Wow.
Sorry, shake it off, guys. Go next map.
Just Crash, he's 1 versus 4 to save the
Don't make it go on any longer, Crash.
To save first map here for Envy in this best of 3. What can Crashies get? Goes beyond the Nebula, trying to find those engagements, but it's labored, it's difficult. They're not giving it to Crashies. Flash comes through. There's the There's nothing that Crashies can do. A 13-8 first map.